Nipple orgasms. What are they and how can you have them? Nipples. Many of us have them and they can be quite sensitive to touch and sexual pleasure. I received this question and wanted to answer it. Can you have an orgasm from nipple stimulation and how? So let's talk about nipples and how to make them work for you. I am Dr. Tanji, board certified clinical sexologist and your most trusted sexpert. I am on a quest to open your mind to the amazing world of human sexuality with open and candid conversations about sex without shame. I invite you to join our sex positive worldwide community by subscribing and hitting that notifications button so you don't miss out on the action. This is a safe space to ask questions and get answers regarding sexual health topics and finding joy in your sexuality. Join us and enjoy. What if I told you that it is possible for people to orgasm without ever touching their genitals? It is true, and that's why our bodies have erogenous zones, including nipples for many people. If you're one of them, count yourself in by leaving your comment below. How is it possible to have orgasms by just stimulating the nipples? Our amazing nerve system is responsible for our pleasure sensations. Each nipple has hundreds of nerve endings that make them very sensitive to stimulation. This stimulation can happen by mouth, lips, tongue, teeth, fingers, hands, objects, heat, cold, pressure, and even electric stimulation. Your nipples and genitals are connected by the genital sensory cortex, which is the same area of the brain that gets excited by vaginal or clitoral stimulation. Let me highlight also that men can have very, very sensitive nipples and enjoy sexual pleasure through stimulation of their nipples. How do nipple orgasms feel? Obviously, each person's experience is different, but those who experience nipple orgasms report lots of genital tingling and an orgasmic explosion after sustained nipple play. Nipple stimulation can also be accompanied by the genital stimulation to make the experience more intense and enjoyable for all. How can you have a nipple orgasm? If you would like to try to experience a nipple orgasm, here are some tips to guide you. Set the mood. Make sure you're relaxed and without distractions. Start by yourself. Focus on learning your reactions and sensations before you bring in a partner if you're new to nipple play. That way, you can also guide them on what feels good to you. Be mindful. Stay in your body and tune into every sensation that you feel. Take your time. Be patient while you learn and master your nipple pleasure. Include other erogenous zones. Touch your whole body and play with all your sensitive parts. Start slow and increase the intensity as you become more aroused. For instance, start with soft touches and go up to pinching them as you become more aroused. Use oils, lotions, tingling gels, or anything that will intensify your response to nipple stimulation. Experiment as much as you'd want. Nipples can become more sensitive with long-term stimulation. Remember, though, that orgasm is the cherry on the sundae. The real goal of sexual experience is to feel pleasure from start to finish, and that should always be your focus. I hope that you pay more attention and enjoy yours or your partner's nipples from now on. This is Dr. Tanji, the Sex Doctor, and I'll see you next time.